In today's video, we're going to talk about the Marvels trailer that's coming out later today, aka Captain Marvel 2, aka the Marvels. So, yo, what is freaking good YouTube? Wish you here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel DC pop culture based content that we try to cover on a daily basis. If you could subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below. Did you like the new Captain Marvel trailer? We here at the Warstu channel, we personally think it was a pretty cool trailer. So, also, if you could, follow us on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice, and follow us on Twitter, WarstuG. Right, let's get into this trailer. So, careful for spoilers. I don't want to ruin your life, but this trailer 100% confirms the plot leak to a T. Literal scenes from this trailer was in the most recent test screen plot leak information that we received here at the Warstu channel. It is worth saying that they have delayed this movie till November, so they will be reshooting some stuff. Although the information that went around the internet from, as I like to call, hate channels, saying the movie was a mess, Brie Larson's fighting with everyone behind the scenes, it was all fabricated. For some reason, people don't like Brie Larson. I don't get it. Please tell me down below, what is the hate about? So in this video, we're going to go over the plot leak first. Then we're going to go over how it actually relates to said trailer. So, let's break it down. So, TThe is played by Ashton, who's actually Tom Hiddleston's partner in real life, and they've actually just recently had a kid, I believe, or just about to have a kid. She is the villain. She's the leader of the Kree. Now, we do kind of see her in this trailer. She has a bangle very similar to Kamala Khan, but she needs the other one to power some kind of weapon. TThe has witnessed Carol Danvers, aka Brie Larson, killing the Supreme Intelligence, the Kree. Apparently you refer to Captain Marvel as the Annihilator. TThe is using the weapon to create unstable portals through which she can steal the resources she needs to rebuild the destroyed Hala. Now, right at the start of the trailer, we see a pretty cool scene, which is said throughout the trailer. Monica and Kamala Khan and Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, will switch places right at the start of the trailer. We see Monica Rambeau switch places with Kamala Khan, and then Kamala Khan freaks out, is this Avengers test? And she sees Nick Fury, who's in space. He's been there all along. And then we see Monica Rambeau land on what looks like to be a different planet. We don't know if it's going to be Hala, because they will venture to a few planets potentially in this movie. So, she's taking water, air, and sun off other planets via these portals and is targeting all the places that Carol called home. Earth will obviously be the last destination. Earth is always the last destination. Needless to say, that some of those planets will die after being attacked. So the reason I think they've put Monica Rambeau and Kamala Khan in this movie isn't because Marvel has no faith in Brie Larson and they absolutely hate her. It's because their powers are all technically linked. They're going to intertwine in this movie, hence why we've seen Captain Marvel switch places with Kamala Khan at the end of Miss Marvel Season 1. It literally makes sense why they've got three similar power-based characters that have similar powers that can switch places appear in the same movie. It's not about girl power like a load of woke-ass channels will tell you. So, let's continue. So, Carol starts fighting Kree soldiers and then begins switching places with Kamala and Monica. And the Kree soldiers start switching with her. So, at one point, Carol is on the peak with Nick Fury, played by Samuel L. Jackson, while Kamala is at the peak summit. And Monica is fighting Kree soldiers in the Khan's living room. Now, we do see Miss Kamala Khan in the living room. We see a family. There's so much in this trailer that tells us the plot leak is 100% true, which is cool because I think it sounds like a pretty rad movie. While the Khan family tries to hit them with a broomstick, there's a fight, runs around screaming, very fun sequence at the end. Everyone, including Fury, ends up in Khan's living room, except for Miss Kamala Khan. The ending scene in the Miss Marvel show is a direct shot from the Marvels movie. Now, we do see this in the trailer, and it depends how I can use the trailer. If I get a copyright claim or something, that shouldn't really be an issue, but hopefully I can overlay it so it all makes sense. So apparently Monica has been working on Sword, the Peace spaceship, when all this starts happening. She's there with Fury, hence why Kamala Khan appears in front of Fury. It all chronologically makes sense. So in this movie, we're going to get a baby Firklin. Remember, that's why Nick Fury has a missing eye. He has a missing eye. So Carol has already been to Alanya. Now, this part is actually kind of interesting. And she's reluctant to go back there because essentially she is the princess. She's married to Prince Yan in an accidental diplomatic mistake. Everyone on Alanya sings as a way of communicating. Bree sings. She's lovely. Her voice is lovely, but allegedly the scene is horrible. The plot leak also mentions the tech that is working on the spaceship. They find a weird egg inside it. It turns out to be Flerken eggs, which will spawn kittens later. Fury will use a baby Flerken to eat humans so they can escape the spaceship under attack when TThe will attack Earth, damaging the space station in the process. So the most exciting part of this plot leak is pretty much here. The Marvels will beat TThe. Obviously, they always beat the villain and have to destroy Hala in the process. Captain Marvel will realize the Kree people see her as the villain for a good reason. She's responsible for their demise now twice. By the ending of the Marvels will tell us the portals TThe weapons created will make the universe unstable. In turn, this increases the likelihood of an incursion. Monica will end up on a different universe as a result of this. Now, it's unclear. There's a bunch of people online saying they're taking the incursions out. But if it's all going to lead to Kang's dynasty and Secret Wars, they can't really do that. In addition, TThe destroying planets, her creation of portal makes the universe unstable, increasing the likelihood of incursions. Now, we've seen that in Multiverse of Madness last year, so incursions have to happen in every kind of movie, or else it's not going to make canon sense in a roundabout way, which is another reason why they have to stop her. An incursion happened in the climax. Carol fights TThe, whilst Monica and Kamala try to fix the incursion. Monica ends up flying through this tear in the universe, fixes it on the other side, and ends up stuck there on another universe. I think this movie sounds like a pretty cool movie. Now, it is worth saying this plot leak does go back a few months, but if you've watched the trailer, you would see it lines up with the trailer 100%, even to the point where we see Kamala Khan, Monica, Captain Marvel. She's got a pretty cool new suit, fighting TThe. It's worth saying we don't really get to see her face, but the fights look pretty cool. Now, and there is some humor in this, but it's slapstick humor, so I don't think it's going to be over the top. So I am really looking forward to this. Now, everything we've just said correlates to the trailer massively because lots of plot points literally say the same thing about them swapping and shifting bases. At the start of the trailer, we actually see Monica Rambeau in the suit talking to Fury, and then by some kind of mystery, well, it's not really a mystery, they swap places and we see Kamala Khan screaming, and she's like, please help, please help. And it's like, oh, Nick Fury, hi, how you doing? Or I'm paraphrasing off the top of my head. It's just an Avengers test. So there is so much. Where's Captain Rambeau? And obviously Captain Rambeau, as we said in the prologue, lands on some kind of planet. She gets beaten up or attacked by some intergalactic beings. And then we see Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, appear in Kamala Khan's room where she's seeing fan art of herself, and she's like, what the frig? Now, this movie does look like it's going to be pretty fun, and I can already see there being heavy criticism because it's like a girl power movie, but let's be honest, guys, don't be demasculine. You can watch a female movie without being demasculated. So, we see Nick Fury and Monica Rambeau appear at the Khan family household, and Kamala Khan at this point is here. So, if you correlate to what I just said a few moments ago, you will see a lot of this stuff does line up with other stuff we've said. It literally all lines up. So the plot leak is 1000% confirmed. We even see the Flerken with Kamala Khan. And she's like, oh my God, oh my God. And she's like looking like she's scared. It really looks pretty cool. I couldn't personally notice any problems with the VFX or the CGI. I believe we do see Alanya, if that's how you say it. It's slightly in the trailer. Obviously, this movie comes out in November. There's going to be reshoots that I think have already happened. So I do think we will see a lot. And we do see a pivotal scene in this trailer that backs up that, yes, Cara Danvers, Miss Marvel, is actually a princess and they are singing and dancing, which I get it. A lot of people are going to go, oh, it's woke because of singing. Like I said, lads, stop being demasculated. Don't be one of these woke channels that will do the screamy face and be like, oh my God, Marvel's gone woke. Because I guarantee, based on this trailer, I already knew based on the plot leak that people were going to say it's woke. This movie would have been woke in some people's heads, even if it just had Captain Marvel in it. So, changes everyone. And even the flying bit. We didn't go over the full plot leak, but I previously went over the full plot leak. And there is a scene where Nick Fury basically tells Captain Marvel, help her out. She doesn't know how to fly. Help her out. And we even see Baby Flurkins in this. So it literally confirms everything. Towards the end of the trailer, we do see TThe with what looks like her army. And it also does back it up that she does have one bangle around her wrist, which does back up she needs the other bangle in order to help save her planet. But we know the Marvels are going to be successful and going to take out TThe in the end. But are they going to kill her? I don't know. That's an issue I have with Marvel movies. They don't really need to kill the villains, but they always end up killing the villains off. So, not a typical trailer breakdown, just correlating the plot leak to the trailer. It backs it all up. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Check us out on Twitter at WarstuG. And I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.